Next we are going to learn about what we call as cross-site scripting again, but in the stored mode. As I had already mentioned during the introduction of this session, there are two types of cross-site scriptings, reflected as well as stored. So again, reflected is the one which is taking the input from the text boxes and it is displaying it, or it is taking it as it is without storing it somewhere. But when I talk about XSS stored, it takes the inputs and it stores it in the database and displays it or does all the operations whatever it wants to do through that database value or through that variable value. So we'll see how it is done. We'll see the code also. This is what the interface for XSS stored looks like. First of all, the interface is slightly different. It is having two text areas, first a text box, then a text area. So what I will do is, initially I will just simply try with simple text, nothing else. So attempt 1 and type any text. This is my attempt. Let's see how it reacts. So once you submit it, sign guest book, it is displayed like this. Name is attempt 1 and message is displayed as it is. Okay, so again we will try the same thing what we did for XSS reflected. We'll again try to copy the command and we'll take any one of these text boxes or text fields and try to put the code over there. If you see, the first text box is very small. It only takes around 7 to 8 characters or maximum 10 characters. So I can't write my entire script over there. It's very skillfully designed. Okay, so it's much better than the previous one. So what I will do is I will be making use of the second text box, that is second text area, and try to insert the code over there. Yeah, it's a message, so it can be long, as you can see. So I am inserting the code over here and let's see how it reacts. See, it is displaying the HTML by rendering it first on the browser and displaying that. So it is rendering that HTML text as H1 and displaying as H1. So this is the vulnerability. So first of all, this is how you find out whether the website, whether the text box is vulnerable or not. If it is vulnerable, then you will go ahead further. So now I came to know that this particular text is, or this particular piece of web application is vulnerable. Now let's see with these commands if we are able to do this. Attempt number 3, paste it, sign. Yes, it's working. So again, this is working. Okay. Now I will quickly show you one thing. If I click on XSS stored once again, or if I reload the page, this is working. What is happening over here? Can you tell me what is happening? Yeah, correct. It is stored. It is stored somewhere, either in the database or some variable. So whenever the page reloads, that value is maintained, that state is maintained. How to check this? Simply right click and go to the page source, and let's try to analyze this website. Let's try to analyze the source code first. It's a huge HTML page, but let's see how it works. Yes, I got it. See, line number 68 over here, attempt 1, message, this is my attempt 2, message, this is my attempt hello world. The exact HTML statement is stored. So as a result, if I reload the page again and again, this HTML will be rendered, because what it will do is it will consider this as a separate HTML statement and that will be run separately. See this, script tag is also available as it is. So whenever the page loads, it reads it as a script and it loads and is displayed on the screen. So I hope you now got the understanding how this reflected and stored XSS are different from each other. So now we came to know how this stored XSS thing works on the low level. Okay, the same thing we can do for script also, this also, but will it work? Let's see. Attempt number 4, will it work? Let's see. Yeah, it's working. Fine. So we have now two alert boxes, one after the other. First, the XSS was prompted and then the cookie value was prompted on the screen. So we have seen this much so far, that is the stored XSS on low level.